So guys, first video for this series. So I'll just be going through a few pairs that I trade, which is gold, SAUSD, Euro USD, and then BTC. So we're going to go through these pairs and then see if we get set up for tomorrow, because I'm actually a day trader, so I trade based off on what I think the next daily candle is going to do. So let's see if we can get setups for trades, or if we don't get, then there is no need to look at the charts for tomorrow. So first one will be Euro USD. So going into the weekly time frame here, the major point of call for this weekly time frame is this weekly grid we have at 1.0691 or 1.0690. So you can see that we've had three weeks in a row where price has failed to take out this weekly grid here. So you have one spike, two spike, and then we have the third drive which came through the previous week's low there, and we came off that and closed fairly bullish on that candle. So the opening week there, the next week, which is this particular week, just opened and gapped up which was highly unexpected. So what I think is going to happen on Euro USD is that we are going to come back into this fib. So this fib from A to B, this low here. So I believe that we are going to pull back into this fib and possibly tap into this weekly here, which came from this candle there. Okay, possibly into this week, or this top end neutral. This is actually a quarterly time frame volume. Okay, so we can push, if we have this push into this fib, and then we have a change in price narratives. I believe that Euro USD is going to start peeling out short positions. Okay, it's going to start selling out from here, which is about 150 260 pips. That's about 148 pips. Okay, so on daily time frame there, so let's just put one or two things together just to get that confirmation for buys to come back into this fib. So some of the areas that are quite interesting to me should be this high there. Okay, this daily high, which have already been catered for by the weekly. Okay, so since the weekly has already, that's the previous week's high, have already catered for this, we don't need to do that. This one would have been interesting, but it has already been taken out here, so we're actually looking for buys. So that weekly is no longer, that daily is no longer important. So but this one is still good. Okay, it's still unbroken. So we have spike one, we have this spike through, and then we are now coming close to it. So it depends on how price perform at that level, we can make decisions on how to take entries. And then this daily here as well is very much important. Okay, so that daily is very much important, as well as this one. So at the downside, you can see you have this daily, which price has just been throwing wicks at. Okay, from each every single angle. So we have week 1, week 2, and then we have this gap up, and this particular day actually came into that daily there, spike through that daily, stayed above the weekly, and then you can see where price is now. I believe that price is going to continue with this bullish flow. So another thing we want to pick out is price from these highs. Okay, from this highs to that low, dragged across, which is a very strong volume box there. Okay, so you can see that this particular day we had this drive. You can see price came into that low perfectly. Okay, so I believe that this if price can stay above this, so what is going to suggest that we start buying euros. Well, when we come into London section tomorrow, we see how price performs above this level. So this one, okay, this weekly here, this daily and this daily. So if price can stay above these areas, I suggest to us that it wants to actually stay above those areas, then we are going to start scaling in for buys to take USD into this fib area, which comes in, okay, this fib area, and then the weekly, which comes in as 1.0791. So that's for weekly, that's for Euro USD. So we are looking for buys on Euro USD. Then going into gold. So gold has been very interesting. I've really done my best to stay out of gold in this particular region, just to see what gold does. So but now it feels like gold has already giving us that go ahead to start selling short. So into the weekly time frame here, you can see that we have this quarterly barrier. Okay, so this quarterly barrier, you can see that after price has breached that breached below that barrier, which came in 20th of May, like the week of 20th of May 2024. So we have actually stayed below that barrier. We found it very difficult. Like gold has found it very difficult to start trading back above that, which is okay. This barrier here comes in at 2,337 or 38. So so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes, and then we already have a spike coming in there, which makes it cease from this weekly time. So I believe that gold is going to come back down to 2,300. Okay, firstly, before we can then decide how we are going to approach this pair. Okay, so also this low is very important there. Okay, you have this spike 1, spike 2, 3, 4, and we can come into that low again. That's 2,290. So going back to the daily time frame. Okay, going back to the daily time frame, we already have, just like we are having gold edging lower, like it's just edging lower. So we have first high, secondary high, and then we had this these highs as well. So you can see having low high, low high, low high. So with these three low highs, is more likely that gold starts to break. So this is just showing that price is just getting weaker and weaker and weaker. So I'm also interested in this daily. So I have the dailies here and also dailies here. So this particular daily is respecting this, and then we have this daily which is respected by 1, 2, and then this one came shy of it and also respected this one. So I'm expecting gold to sell off tomorrow. Okay, I'm expecting a huge sell off on gold tomorrow. So where we shorts coming on gold, if you can start to stay below, if you can start to stabilize below this mid region, because this is a volume box here, a trap volume box, and a very strong one as well. So if you can start to trade below this, okay, on the 4-hourly time frame, then we can start to sell gold. The risk to reward profile on this is very huge, and I will try as much as possible to get closer to these areas, to get an entry close to this area as possible, because that will make the risk profile more feasible. So we're looking about at around 200 to 300 pips drop on gold. That's okay, from what I can see here, that's around 260 pips on XAUUSD. So for gold, we are looking for these shorts to come in here 2,300 tomorrow. So again, BTC. Okay, BTC. So for BTC, I had this short buyers here on BTC to start selling if price can stay below there, which I actually did mess up. So but price still came through shorts, but then you can see we are stabilizing above this. I think this is a monthly area or a weekly area, I can't remember. So we are stabilizing above this region there, which is a very strong hold in price. So you can see we have these daily spikes. Okay, it's thrown just above that area. I couldn't take it out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the drop which was later taken out on Sunday. Okay, so we are now staying above that. I believe that BTC will come back maybe into this field, and then we can start to buy BTC. I see BTC going higher from this particular price point, because we have some we have a very strong weekly level here, and also weekly level here, which price have shown some sustainability and physics that it wants to stay above there. So if we can, I'm like 50% sure it's going to come back to this, but I won't be taking that risk because of this area. Okay, just have to wait. So we have like 4 minutes left for this daily to close on BTC. So we already have price spike into this area. So what I will look at is how price performs tomorrow. So we already have these daily lows there. Okay, so I feel that price can just come into this spike into that this barrier there, spike into this barrier and close bullish. So if price can spike into this barrier, close bullish, or just stay above this barrier, then the next then the following day on BTC I'll be looking for price to stay stabilized above this, so we can start to take price to the upside. So for tomorrow there are no trades on BTC, so it might come true. We can possibly still come through into this area, and then we can see buys coming from there, because on the 4 hourly time frame we still have huge areas of demand on BTC. Okay, huge areas of demand, so price might still come down to this area to fill this demand. Okay, pick up liquidity from there, and we can start to move to the upside. So it's still open, still very open, but I won't be looking at this tomorrow at all. Okay,